welcome back to Unfiltered. Sorry for the long delay between episodes. A lot of stuff has happened since like October 2016. But breaking news. And this literally just happened about 10 minutes ago. As I think I'm kind of off center, but who cares? Anyway, I changed the light bulbs by myself. The light that you see is provided by me. I changed the light bulbs as a major achievement because I'm only 5'6" and I needed the help of a step stool and almost fell 3 times. But anyway, we are back and there's a lot to catch up on. I'll get a little bit into my life into this video. Basically, since the last time we filmed, had a lot of life changes that happened, and by life changes I had a few deaths in my family. My grandparents died. I think there was a video on, I think, late September of 2016 where I talked about my grandmother, and my grandmother had passed away, and unfortunately in January of that year, not of that year, but of 2017, my grandfather passed away as well. Sorry, I don't know, my allergies are like on 10 instead of being on 4 right now. But no, I went through that loss, and it was a simultaneous thing, and at the same time I had kind of like a beautiful emergency happen, and it really wasn't an emergency, but I had my first child, or at least my girlfriend Kathy had our first child. Dolores was born January 13th, which is ironically was the day of my grandfather's wake, and she was born at 11:18 p.m. and she was a beautiful surprise. We didn't know. Yeah, we were one of those families that she could have been on. I didn't know I was pregnant and all of that, but it's another story for another time. And just since then, it's been a lot of ups and downs and in-betweens, and still have my same job at the MBA, and just, overall, all the same things that I had been doing. I will say, and I talked about this in one of my videos a few years ago as well, but I was kind of coming to grips with like some mental health issues and things that I was having, and I finally talked to my primary care physician because I was finally able to settle on one that I felt was would give me, I guess, the best, course, basically. And reading about her and reviews of her, she's a great doctor. I don't want to give out a name, but if you do need one in the Baltimore County area, just let me know, and I'll give you the website and where you can find out more about her. But she's helped me basically understand and not be scared of what's going on in my life. I have issues with anxiety, and I have issues with, to me, I think like mild depression. Sometimes it borderlines on, it feels seasonal, but sometimes it's a lot longer than that. But she prescribed me Lexapro, and Lexapro's kind of been, I don't know, like it's, in the beginning it was like an up and down thing because it was the first time I'd really taken anything medicine wise to help control that. And I mean, I can feel a great difference, trust me. Within 2 weeks I felt the difference. But the first few nights were hard because I wasn't sleeping, and my mind was still racing, but now it's kind of calmed down to where I have that time, but it's only now for maybe like 30 minutes once I get into bed. And now I sleep through the night, and I'm back to dreaming. But there was like a point where I was not dreaming. I wasn't, I wasn't taking good care of myself. And as you get older, even as a male, and especially as a black male, you do have to do more for yourself, and I'm starting to realize that. And in a few weeks, hopefully I'm going to join a gym as soon as I get a car situation straightened out. Excuse me. But once I do that, I think the sky's the limit. I'm really ready to get like the second half of my life underway, and that's like moving in with Kathy and Dee Dee, and uh, giving them the full life that they deserve, and giving them so we can be a family, not just mom, dad, daughter. I want that nuclear family type thing. I know, it's popular within, I guess, families now where, not everybody lives with everybody, but, I don't know. That's just how I've always viewpointed things, and, it's something that me and Kathy had discussed and said that we want. So it's coming, but, it's a slow burn because, I guess I'm still, it's, and I don't mean to kind of like stutter about it, but like when it comes to work and things like that, I'm doing good enough to support myself and help support, my daughter and all of that. But, it is what it is. But it's time for me to, get ready to move up and everything. And so I'm excited about my future with my job and everything like that. But, we'll see what life brings forward on that. So I didn't want to make this video just all about me, as much as I could, because I could go on for 15 or 20 minutes about my life, what's going on, the situation going on, but a lot of shit has happened in the time that we haven't recorded. Like, a week after the last video, Donald Trump became our president. And in 2018, we're still wondering, is he gonna be our president? I don't really like to talk politics. Like, I'm the type of person that'll. Sorry, phone's going off. Anyway, I'm the type of person that will post something on Facebook politically. Like, I'll post an article from Huffington Post or something that Politico wrote or something like that, and I'll put my opinion on it, and somebody got something to say, I don't comment back on it. Because, I'm strong in what I believe in and who I believe in and all of that, but it's kind of like, if you've ever seen that meme with, like, the lasers around the room where you're trying to duck over people's opinions and stuff like that. That's kind of me, because it's just like, I don't want to offend anybody, because I know I have a lot of friends that are Republican. I have a lot that are Democrat, a lot of them that are independent, and a lot of them that believe in what they believe in, and, I straddle the line, but I'm strong in what I say, and I stand behind it, and I, not afraid to say I voted for Hillary Clinton. I know a lot of my friends were upset that I was voting for him. That I voted for her, but she, and I was a supporter from the beginning, and I don't feel bad about it. I know a lot of people are going to be mad, but they know. Let's see, one thing hasn't changed. Kanye West is crazy as shit. But I think this time it's more publicity-wise for the album. And I'm not even sure if that album is still coming out June 1st, but we'll find out soon. But, a lot of Kanye's things, it's... People say don't blame it on the mental health aspect of it, but I think it kind of is his thing. But, Kanye is Kanye. Kanye is going to be Kanye. Jay-Z predicted all of it. Other people predicted it. Even J. Cole. As much as that song, I think what was it, False Prophets, was about Wale, a lot of it sounded like it could have been pointed at Kanye. And even Kanye thinks that J. Cole is always talking about him some sort of way. And Kanye has said that publicly. So it's not like that's something that I thought of. But I hope he finds the help that he needs. And I hope he finds the closure that he needs. I know he's been in talks with the doctor that did his mother's surgery that she unfortunately passed away from about almost 8 or 9 years ago, and I think he's now finally coming to grips with all of that. And like I say, death and life kind of, they approach people very differently, and sometimes you can be over the death of somebody within a day, or sometimes it takes 10, 20, 30 years for you to get over it. But the thing is, you just can't wallow in it, and I know Kanye is gonna, he'll pull through this, he'll get through it, and I don't know if he'll ever get the fans back that he had because of what he said. Musically, you can still be a fan of him, but not believe in what he's saying as far as the way he thinks. But it's also his First Amendment right. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels. But that's life. Let's see what else is going on. Of course, in sports, Cavs are back in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's basically the same matchup as it was last year, I think, wasn't it? I don't know. I can't remember who the Warriors played, but anyway, I think Golden State's probably got this. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, watch out for the Rockets," but Rockets haven't been a super team as long as the Warriors have been a super team, and it takes a lot to get to the promised land, and hope to survive and get through it and all of that. But let's see, NHL, the Capitals are doing well, and that's great, and hopefully they can finish out this series at home versus the Lightning. It'd be nice to see DC get the get to the Stanley Cup Finals and maybe even win it, just to give DC a reason to say, hey, finally did it. One of our sports teams is going to do it, because Lord knows the Redskins aren't getting there anytime soon, or maybe even the Nationals won't win a World Series. So I don't know. You know me, I'm Baltimore till I die, but we really can't talk much. The Ravens have missed the playoff 3 out of the last 4 years, and the Orioles are currently 11-27. So